sucker for love. And in this world full of suckers, you fit mine like a glove. The fit is perfect, but nobody above, yeah. The clock's ticking as the time flies by. We in two different worlds, but living the same life. Two different dreams, you make me feel so alive. Need you by my side, need you by my side. Just a power couple daily blowing off steam. Making love to you so damn seamlessly. We be doing it so damn frequently. Easy cause we on the same damn frequency. Take it to the Sunset Boulevard. Tell mama says she wanna tag along. She don't care if it's right or if it's wrong. Yeah, we'd always get along. Even through the downs, gotta stay strong. Now we singing the same song. All I ever, yeah, is think about you. I think about you daily. So baby girl, don't play me. They call me Dan, the Lakers fan. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What up, Lakers family? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream. We got tons to talk about, man, because wow, we got a shocking trade revelation that just unfolded where Jeanie pretty much did an interview. She gave a lot of details on the Anthony Davis trade. We're going to talk about that. Obviously, we're going to give you guys the update for tonight's Lakers versus Pelicans that tips off in a little less than an hour at 7:30 to be exact. And I will be live on playback, so make sure you guys do tap in over there. But let's get this win, baby. Let's get it. How y'all doing? Solo, Rodell, how y'all doing? Hood, TMZ Podcast, what's up, fam? Good to see you, man. What's up, DS? How y'all doing, man? But look, yes, please do hit that like button. Kimiko. Oh my goodness, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get right into it, though. Let's get right into it. What's up, Reese? So, Luka Doncic and LeBron James are both available tonight, so that is phenomenal news. No Austin Reeves. No Austin Reeves. They are trying to, I guess, keep him healthy. We got the Knicks coming up on Thursday, and then the Celtics on Saturday. So no Austin Reeves tonight. Now, the good news is the Rockets lost again today, and the Grizzlies will be without, Triple J for a few weeks. So it looks like it could be between the Lakers and the Nuggets for that number 2 spot. We all know the Lakers taking it, baby. We all know. Now, the Lakers have won 6 straight. We're looking for game number 7 in a row. That'll be the second time this season we won that amount of games. And, LeBron was named the Western Conference Player of the Month for February. He was absolutely elite. So congratulations, LeBron James. I mean, that is pretty super freaking sick. Also, New Orleans is playing its best ball of the year, having won 4 out of 5 games. So there is that. We cannot take them lightly tonight. It's not going to be an easy game, even though they don't have Brandon Ingram. Zion is stepping it up big time, and he's starting to become, a pretty decent player. So we know Zion is really good when he's healthy. We know that. Right? That's a guarantee. We know that. But, that's been his only problem is he can't stay on the court. And if he did, he'd be a lot better. But talking about a lot better, man, how about that LeBron James, huh? How about that LeBron James? Look at the numbers he put up this month or last month. 29.3 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6.9 assists for the Western Conference Player of the Month, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, we got to drop a hand of applause. That's awesome, man. LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen. He's putting up better numbers than a young, in his prime, Donovan Mitchell. Think about that. Think about that right there. Isn't that insane? So the Lakers look to keep rolling, but again, LeBron is such a key piece of this. And we haven't given LeBron enough love. Listen, he got a lot of hate for skipping the All-Star game. He has not missed a single All-Star game and is on his way to getting 50K points tonight. No player in the history of the NBA has ever done that. So I want to give LeBron his flowers and say, wow, at his age, he's still putting up huge numbers. I never imagined that there could ever be a player that can do that. So again, credit to LeBron James. He's living his best life, and he has been sensational. Now, if you guys want to talk about living his best life, Rob Pelinka is really the beneficiary of this trade. Listen, a handful of Laker fans cheer on Rob Pelinka after he walks into the court. A Laker fan, Rob, thank you for Luka. Rob smiled back and gave a thumbs up. Oh, shout out to Rob Pelinka. He is living his absolute best freaking life. And Laker fans are going to let you know about it. That's how we are. When you do great things for us, we do great things for you. But yes, LeBron will get 50K tonight. We're about to witness history. Make sure you guys don't stay back. Download the Playback app. We got over 1,000 already over there. And 20 lucky people will get to watch along with me. Kimiko will be choosing. I think I'm going to make her the permanent because everybody's just so much happier when Kimiko chooses. I don't want to choose. So make sure you guys get in on there early, and she will be getting people, especially the regulars there to watch the Lakers game with the VIP pass. All right. So make sure you guys tap in there. But again, spectacular what the Lakers have done here. And I'm very excited for the future and for the now. Again, LeBron James and Luka Doncic will play. Now let's get into the controversial topic. Okay. And shout out to my sister Tara for posting this because I did not know. This is insane. Right? This is absolutely insane. And it says here, in a candid discussion on the morning edition with NPR, Jeanie Buss revealed that Anthony Davis' ongoing discontent with his playing role forced the Mavericks' hand. Anthony Davis was complaining about, this is what she said, Anthony Davis was complaining about where he was being played and he wasn't happy. So I think this was a positive for both teams. They got what they were looking for, and we got what we were looking for. She said her comments underscore that Davis' dissatisfaction wasn't his just background noise. It was a pivotal factor in the organization could no longer ignore. Whoa, what? So it wasn't just the fact that, how they made it sound that we got approached and, that factored into it. It wasn't just that. It was everything, y'all. It was the fact that Anthony Davis was vocal. Now, mind you, Anthony Davis was also very vocal about the coaching, and they didn't like that either. So he was becoming more and more outspoken, and I believe that's what ultimately got him traded. And maybe if he doesn't say nothing before the trade deadline, we still have AD, and they would still have Luka. So that is nuts. It says here, we have lost the last 3 years in a row to the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, and we really didn't have anything that was going to look different going into the playoffs again. Anthony Davis was complaining about what he's being played and wasn't happy. So I think this was a positive for both teams. This is Jeannie's quote. It says, they got what they were looking for, and we got what we were looking for. And I didn't realize it was going to be international news like it was. But that's the power of Laker brand and its ability to draw big names who want to write their own chapter in Lakers history. Okay, so for me, this is what I got out of it. Jeanie Buss is an absolute killer, just like her pops. She don't play no games. This reminds me of when Shaq wanted the contract extension and he wanted the max deal, and the Lakers didn't want to pay him that. And they said, all right, then we'll send you off somewhere else and we'll start the rebuild and we'll win championships again. So be it, even if it takes a couple years. And they did that. We ended up drafting Andrew Bynum, then later on trading for Pau Gasol. Obviously, we traded for Lamar, who were all key cogs in that Shaq Diesel trade. And it reminds me a little of that. So kudos to Jeanie, man. She don't play no games. Credit to her. And I think if LeBron, believe it or not, I get encouraged by this because I think if LeBron would have, went out to and publicly and said, we need this or we need that, maybe he would have got traded as well. So that's insane. That shows me that she still has a backbone and a spine. And, it's beautiful to watch, man. Very beautiful to watch. But at the same time, it must feel bad for Anthony Davis to hear that. And it must light a fire under him because he's probably like, damn, all I did was ask for a big man publicly and that got me traded. That's what it is, man. When you work for the mob, you know what I'm saying? You say the wrong things and you're sleeping with the fishies. I hate to say it like that, but it's just the truth, right? And Anthony Davis found out the hard way. Like you should have went to the front office in their book, right? I didn't mind that he did it personally. I commended him for doing it, but apparently he stepped on the wrong toes, right? Because she had shell toes on and she was not going to allow him to do that. So again, that's her showing that she is like her father. She found a way to get better while sending and proving a point. Like, oh yeah, you're not happy with what we've given you? All right, then we'll ship you off. And right there, she just backed it up. That's insane. That is an insane quote. And again, it gets me excited for the future of this team for sure, because that means she's not playing no games with nobody. Laker fan says, so you were right. Anthony Davis wanted to trade because he didn't want to play the 5. I told you guys I had a feeling that he was unhappy here. You can kind of see it, and that's why I had put out a couple of videos. But ultimately, I think the ultimate deciding factor is that Luka was the name that was available ultimately. But it also shows that if he wouldn't have spoke up, maybe they would have kept him. Lakers are a very loyal franchise. You help us win championship, we stay loyal. But once you start complaining, going out to the media, he did it with Darvin Ham, right before the playoffs. Lakers didn't like that, but then they fired Darvin Ham to oblige. And now they figured, you know what? Strike 2, that's too much. We're not going to get to strike 3. Strike 1 was you complain about Darvin Ham. We got him fired. Fine. Strike 2 is now you're complaining about us not having another big. Now we're going to trade you. Okay. Especially because there's a better player coming down the pipeline. So, wow. But Rob, definitely the executive of the year. Man, you love to see it. He's getting all the love from the Laker fans. And rightfully so. I mean, he's been tremendous. If you look at his track record overall, landed LeBron, whether we want to give that credit to Magic or not, but landed LeBron, landed AD via trade, landed Russ, the misstep, but now landed Luka, and a championship all of in between all of that. So what's up, bro? How you doing? Yes, we're going for number 7 today, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a blast. I look forward to it, man. Imagine if LeGoat scores 0. Well, I mean, he's not in a race with nobody. It's not like anybody's reaching 50,000 anytime soon. So, but he will score. And tonight he will break that record. 50,000 is monumental, man, because 99% of the players that are coming into the NBA for the next 20 to 25 years aren't going to reach that. 99% of them. There might be one that's lucky enough and blessed enough to do it. And hopefully it is Luka, but it's not guaranteed. 50,000 is insane. Nobody's been there. He's already pushing the limits of the boundaries. He continues to push the limit forward. And again, you can't do nothing but admire his greatness and commend him. In a day and age when a lot of 30-year-olds get hurt, you see what happened to Kyrie today. Unfortunately, this man remains strong, and so you got to commend him, man. Longevity is insane. Appreciate you for the super chat. Thank you, Motorsports Vault. He said AD did not show enough against the bigs like Joker and Sabonis. I think the Lakers were tired of it because he was more outspoken than LeBron, and at the same time he was putting up less production than LeBron. So it's like they figured that he was injury prone as well. I think it all factored into it. Obviously, Jeannie's not going to be trash, and she's not going to come out here and say something negative. She's classy, but she's just giving her reasons to why they traded AD, which is fair. It's fair. We like transparency. So yeah, shout out to her for doing that. But it was very eye-opening. It wasn't just the fact that Anthony Davis is getting old, or the fact that we were getting Luka back. It was that, man. The fact that he complained about not having enough size in the paint, where they probably felt like we were completed, or maybe they just didn't like that pressure, right? Because they know that when the stars speak up, the fans speak up, right? But again, Western Conference, guys, is very loaded. The Rockets lost again tonight. There is a lot of games that we're going to be watching. We were watching earlier on playback. Shout out to Kimiko. She's holding it down over there. But it's very interesting because these games are very close. Right now, the Knicks are losing to the Warriors. It looks like they're about to lose. Unfortunately, the Warriors beat them 105-93. But then again, they didn't have Karl Towns, right? But again, like I said, other teams are losing. The Timberwolves are only up by 3 on the Sixers right now. So there's a lot of different factors into the standings and everything. But Lakers are in a good position. We can continue to build on it right now. Let me go ahead and pull up the tab. Very good position, and hopefully continue to build on it, right? Look, 38-21. Nuggets already have 22 losses. The Grizzlies got another loss today. Or not another loss, but I think they're going to be without Triple J for some time. The Rockets lost again today, so we are starting to build separation between us and them, and you love to see it. And tonight, we got another opportunity to keep building on that by hopefully beating the Pelicans. Hey, what's up, Tasia? Good to see you. I want LeBron's first 50-point to be a lob dunk. That would be nice. I would love to see it too. And it can happen playing alongside Luka, because Luka, he got those eyes, that'll cross you. He got the fries that'll cross your eyes. He has it all. And a spectacular court vision. But we'll see. I wanted to get it out of the way early so we could focus on the game, but I'm very proud of LeBron, man. What he has done has been special. Jeanie making boss moves. She's special, man. I try to tell people that, she has the it factor. She might seem really nice, but I'm starting to see that maybe she's not as nice as she seems. Maybe she really does have that killer in her, which you need at the front office. I mean, she's a sweetheart to the fans and to to everybody, but in the front office, you need a killer. And that's what we just saw, man. She killed AD's spirit by just trading him away because he requested a big man when she was probably like, listen, we gave you a new coach. You wanted that? Just play. Just shut up and play. That's probably what she wanted, low-key. Striker, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you for the love as always with the super chat. Got on playback. Everyone, game feels different when you're there with DTLF and the squad. Ash, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. That means a lot. Kind words. Thank you, brother. Let's see. GZ, appreciate it. He said, LeBron takes on a minimum contract and AD comes back. Won't happen, my friend. Do not hold your breath for that because that's not going to happen. AD will probably never be a Laker again, right? And it'd be nice to have him around at the end of his career, but I think his Laker career is done. And I think Jeanie just closed the door with what she said, right? Because she said, listen, you was complaining about another big man. Here's your big man. We send you to a team that had big men. All right. If you weren't happy with the city, we fired the coach because you put pressure on us. Now you wanted a big man when Rob is doing his best to try to make a trade. There you go. There's your big man. and that's what happened. Unfortunately for AD, but fortunately for us, because this was a very good trade for us. Right. Your Lakers win this game tonight. Zion a bull right now. We should win, but it's probably going to be a challenge for sure. No Austin Reeves, no Rui, no Goodwin. We still haven't got an update from him, but AR is day to day, and I think they're keeping him out for safety precautions. But we still have more than enough to win. Let's get this win, baby. Let's get this win. A long 3 for 50K ball, calling it now. Could be. Could be. I'll take anything, man. As long as we get it out of the way early and we're good to go. Can we beat the Warriors? We faced them in the playoffs. I'm so concerned, bro. They look good. Man, they cook everything they face. Yeah, we can beat the Warriors. I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment. They look decent, sure. But they got Jimmy Butler, right? It helps. But they haven't faced the really, really elite teams right now. They just faced the Knicks without Cat, and they almost lost to them. But credit to them. They have been playing better. I'll give them their credit. I'm still not impressed by them. Not in the West. Maybe if they were in the East, you could say, watch out, they're a sneaky good team. They don't have the depth, for me, in my opinion, to come out of the West. First round exit at best, for me. Dan, hope to blow out the Pelicans. I like that. So our stars can get some rest. Get them rest. Get them Lakers ready. Yes, I hope so too. I hope we're able to blow them out early. But every game seems to be a dogfight so far, right? Every game has been pretty interesting there. I don't think he wanted a trade, but I do think they got tired of him asking for something. And remember, he got traded after the finally tried to make it public. I think they should have got him a big man. I'm happy with the trade. I'm not going to complain. But I see your point, and I agree. He definitely didn't want to trade. But you could see that AD was disgruntled. He'd been wanting a big for a while. They didn't give it to him. So be it. They did give him a new coach, though. Remember, he complained about how we didn't know what we were doing, which he was right, by the way. I'm not against AD and none of this, but I also like what Jeanie did there. I like that she's the mother of dragons, and what I'm saying? She cut off the head of the snake before it grows and becomes worse. Sometimes you get a complaint from one star and it trickles down. And next thing you know, LeBron wants out too. So she did what she felt she had to do, and her pops would have probably did the same thing. You got to be cutthroat in this industry. And that was a cutthroat move, and we're better for it, and we're going to thrive for it moving forward. It's Lakers first before any player. I've always told people this. They never believe me. The player fans never believe me, but it's always Laker fans. It's always Lakers first. Lakers City, Lakers. And that's the way we've operated for all these years and why we've been able to work out. And I think that'll be the way we operate moving forward, whether players like it or not. It's the way it goes, Appreciate you, Kimiko. Let's see, D3 said, but none of that's nothing new. We've been talking about that since the trade. Yep, we have. I just thought it was very shocking that Jeanie came out and said it. I actually like that she did. Very transparent. It shows that she's the boss. Like, listen, there's been a lot of speculation that the Ramby family runs shit around here. She just put down her heels today and she said, I'm the fucking boss up in this bitch. And you know what? At the end of the day, everything runs through me. All right, I made the final decision. This is why we traded AD. You wanted a big man? Go get your big man. That's essentially what it told me. That's essentially what it told me right there. But I mean, I don't disagree with AD either because I also wanted a big man. Right? But he hypocritical of me to say that he shouldn't have did that. I'm glad he did, but hey, Jeanie showed she's still running the show over here, right? Yeah, Kimiko is amazing. She is amazing. She's officially on the payroll, guys. Just so you know. Just so you know, we'll never take advantage of Kimiko. She's on the payroll, and I'm blessed to have her on my team. I trust her with my life. D Free said, for the record though, no one will ever convince me a 6'10", 260 man isn't a center, especially in today's NBA. It was unreasonable to expect him to play center. Only guys that size that aren't is Giannis. I don't think he's a center. I still think he's a power forward, and he also thinks he's a power forward. So I don't think we need to convince you. Just convince AD, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that man is absolutely a power forward. That's how he won the championship. He played some center minutes, but he does so much better when he has the Twin Towers, somebody next to him. And even if they back him up, they're playing heavy minutes, but they're closing games together and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely, y'all. All right, let's get into this though, because we got the prize picks ready to go before we wind down in time. Shout out to Nate for sending me that early entry. We did an early entry on Instagram with Nate. Let's go ahead and see what we got here as far as prize picks go. Are they going up against Phoenix? That's 11 rebounds and assists. I don't know. I don't trust Zion. I feel like that's a tricky taco right here. I don't be trusting. I'm sorry, not Zion. James Harden. Now this one seems more like it. A 14-point combo seems more like it. But again, very interesting, right? Very intriguing. What about the assist? Apparently he's been getting it, so I'll pick him up. What about Luka? Well, he hasn't hit that combination, but if he does, I'll be fine to be wrong about it. But I want him to break that for sure. LeBron James for 27 points. Yeah, listen, he's gonna have a big night. Is this 50K night? It's gonna be a big night for him for sure. So let's see. I got 3 so far. Let me get one more, or maybe 2. Zion's been a dog. I'm gonna pick him up. Zion's been an absolute monster. He's been a monster. And then let's see who else. Should we go CJ with the assist? Sure, why not? CJ with the assist. He's gonna get clamped up. He's gonna be forced to pass it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That is my entry for today on Prize Picks. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this is $3. How about that? $3. $3 to get a 51 if we get it. There you go. That's the Prize Picks entry of the day. Make sure you guys do not forget to put in promo code DTLF. You know what I mean? Yes, she is. She definitely the GOAT of all mods. What's up, KJ? Yeah, no. But you're absolutely right. Definitely the GOAT of all mods. Appreciate her, man. She's awesome. Yes, sir. My boy D Free said Kyrie won't be back until roughly this time next year. And it's sad to see. It really is. It is really sad to see, and it's devastating to see. It's a devastator, man. You're talking about, forget about the basketball. This guy's a pillar to the community. I saw him coming over here taking pictures. He wore some shoes that a kid gave him to our game here when he came to Staples Center, to crypto, right? And I was really sad this morning, man, to see this man going through that, and to see him with tears in his eyes, shooting the free throws, making his sensei proud, making the Black Mamba proud, made me really, it brought me to a moment right there. But speedy recovery. I wish him a speedy recovery, man. It's sad. I don't know if he'll ever be the same again, and he lost a lot of money because he was coming up on a contract year, right? Now he could have opted in or opt out, but he was coming up, and just devastating. But hey, wish him a speedy recovery. Thank you so much, Kimiko. All right, keys to tonight's matchup. Let's get into it because again, we're facing a team that's red hot right now. What they won, like 4 out of the last 5. But we do got the Western Conference Player of the Month. Shout out to LeBron. We got to come out here from the beginning and get out of the gates early. Again, we're missing several talented pieces, starting with Reeves and then Rui. Right? So we have to make sure we get out of the gates, and it just has gotten to the point where I'm expecting wins now. I'm expecting it. Now this is what JJ Redick had to say about LeBron James' 50K milestone. He said, "This is something you want to embrace. It builds team camaraderie." JJ's just a genius, man. He knows how special this is, not only for LeBron, but for the team entirely. and we're all very, from the fans to the city to the players, very excited. For that. By the way, Patrick Beverly responded to a tweet saying Darvin Ham would have saw Luka struggling the first game and benched him for Pat Bev. And then this is what Patrick Beverly had to say. Let me see if I pull it on the screen. He actually agreed. He said, Patrick Beverly said, wild take, but so accurate. So even Patrick Beverly roasted himself on that one. That is fun. Did you guys see that? Hold up. Here it is. That is so funny. The fact, I respect him for being able to, see the joke in it. I respect him for being able to see the joke in it. You guys see that? Patrick Beverly responds to a tweet saying Darvin Ham would have saw Lucas struggling his first few games and benched him for Patrick Beverly. This is what Patrick Bev said. Wild take, but so accurate. That is funny, man. Even ex-Darvin Ham players are roasting him. Meanwhile, mainstream media was telling Laker fans we were crazy for scapegoating Darvin Ham. So jokes on mainstream media, but I thought that was hilarious, man. Fucking Pat. It says here, Clay to game, throw some food in front of Zion. Y'all funny, man. Y'all are funny. I never doubted JJ as a head coach potential. He learned under Coach K. You just never know what head coach is, but this guy definitely exceeded my expectations. I took the wait and see approach with him. I was around training camp when I was sold. Before he even coached a single game, I said, you know what? He's about that life, right? But again, tonight, Luka Doncic, LeBron playing. Get out of the gates early. Key number 1. Key number 2, continue our elite defense. We've been the best defensive team the last 20 games or so in the NBA. Keep that going. Keep that going. Do not let your foot off the gas. And then key number 3 is just going to be don't turn the ball over. There's a young team that's looking to capitalize off of your mistakes because they're the underdog. We're the top dog in this game for sure. And if we just take care of the basketball and execute in the half-court sets, we should be fine. Luka's going to heat up at some point, hopefully, and LeBron James is LeBron James, right? So, that let the game come to you. Take it easy, one possession at a time, and we should have another victory under our belt to reach 19 games over 500? Man, I don't know. Jay says, great content. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Jay said, repping the Lakers from Milwaukee. Salute, my brother. Salute, man. Shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to all. Listen, this one's for all you Laker fans that are repping us all over the world, man. You guys definitely deserve a round. Shout out to you, Jay, and everybody else. No, Brandon Ingram got traded. He's a Raptor now. He is a Raptor. So, yeah, he's out of there. No more Brandon Ingram ever on the Pelicans. And it's really sad. They couldn't make the most out of any of the trade pieces they got, right? Any of the trade pieces they got in the Anthony Davis deal. Shout out to our guy, Luka Doncic, man, who, posted some words of encouragement to Kyrie, his brother. He said, Luka to Kyrie on the IG story, you will come back stronger, mi hermano, which means my brother. So shout out to our guy, man, living up to his, reputation of just being a good guy. And that's all we want for Kyrie, just speedy recovery, man. To Dallas Maverick fans, I already sent out the message. You guys are welcome to come cheer for our Lakers because that's the real team right there. And I do want to say appreciate you guys for tuning in to Pregame. Do not forget to hit the like button. I will see you guys over on Playback. Get there early, conversate with the community, and Chemical will be handing out passes. So enjoy. I will see you guys here for postgame, and we'll be hopefully celebrating another victory, baby. Let's keep building on this lead and keep stacking so we can secure the second overall seed for the rest of the season, all right? Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Chemical. Thank you, everybody who contributed, all my members and my subs, and I will see you guys here postgame. Enjoy. Go Lakers, baby.